All right, so now we're going to start talking about 3.2, and we're going to start out with this idea of and. Now, you may have thought you knew what and meant, but you don't know what and means from a probability standpoint. So we've got basic probability, that is the probability that an individual or an event has a single characteristic. Now what we're going to ask ourselves is what happens when I have multiple characteristics? Okay? And that's where this idea of and will come in and also or. All right, so what I'm going to introduce first is these notions of Venn diagrams that we're going to use in order to talk about and we're talk about or. So let's suppose that we have a sample space, okay? And this is a car dealership lot. Right, the car dealership lot. And inside of the car dealership, we have blue cars. And we have Hondas. Anything that's inside of this grouping here, that's a Honda. So this one right here is a Honda. And anything that's over here inside of the blue dot is blue cars. Then in the middle here, we have those that are blue and Hondas. So those are all of our blue Hondas. They have both characteristics. So the stuff that's in that middle part, that middle section, or the overlap, are everything with both characteristics. Right, so everything with both characteristics are going to be inside of that grouping. All right. Now, so for example, we might have blue Toyotas over here. They are blue. We're good. We might have red Hondas over here. They're Hondas, so they're good. And the only stuff that's going to go into this grouping right here are our blue Hondas. That's what we call the intersection. Okay? That's called the intersection. We write that using what looks like an upside down U. So we call it blue and Honda, and we might actually say blue intersect Honda or blue and Honda. In colloquial terms, that's actually going to be the and term. And I'm going to use the word and a lot. Now, for the standpoint of probability, what we mean is when we use the word and is that it has both characteristics. So, if our group is blue intersect Honda or blue and Honda, red Hondas are not in there. Not in the group. The only stuff that's actually in the group are things that are blue and Honda. Okay? Now, what that means is that this actually tells me some new things about how I'm going to end up counting my set. So let's say, for example, we have 25 blue cars. Okay? So actually, let's write it up here. So we have 25 blue cars. Okay? And we have 15 Hondas. Okay? And let's say in here, all right, that we have n equals 7 blue Hondas. All right? And the total number of cars is 7. Is 70, excuse me, 7. So, if we wanted to know the probability of blue and Honda, our desired result are all the things that have those qualities. There are 7 that have that quality, and then we will divide that through by the 70, and that ends up equaling 0.1. Okay? And so that's basically what we mean by and. And represents all those that have that quality. So what's really important is the setup of your sample space, because you need to figure out how many actually have both of those qualities, all right? And then that's going to end up being your desired result, and our total result is going to, again, either have something to do with the conditional probability, or it's going to have to do with the total number, okay? So, just as a review, and means anything that has both of those qualities. And to find the probability of an and, what we're going to do is we're going to count how many that actually have both of those qualities and divide it by the total.